So, Ganglands, that's the best Christmas present I got this year, or my favorite, to be honest. So, okay. Packers, huge win. Oh, yeah, just so you know, I'm recording this before the Bucs blow it against the Cardinals. So maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I just think that's going to happen. So that's all I got for you guys. It's actually the 2022 NFL Christmas recap. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, play of the day.
Loa under pressure, found a hole for Jalen Waddle, who got a block and got free. Waddle with the speed, takes it inside the 30, keeps on going all the way home. Touchdown Miami. 84-yard lightning strike.
Is your first play of your second drive?
Yeah, this.
And with that, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to NFL Legacy Corp. Hope you guys know we've got that 2022 NFL Christmas recap, obviously. So it's a pretty somber mood here on the December 26th, as it is every single year. It's really cold where I am. I'll just say that. But yeah, the games were pretty good. I'll just say that. But obviously, first getting into the injury report on this Monday, Cameron Curl does have an ankle injury and concussion for Shaquille Charles. Both those get questionable. Ryan Tannehill is out. Josh Wells is out for the Bucs. Jimmy Garoppolo is out, obviously. Avante Maddox expected to return week 18. Lane Johnson's out, really big loss there. I don't know what this is, being completely honest with you. He might come back, really don't know. Adoree Jackson knee is questionable. James Lynch is out. Aaron Donald's doubtful. He's not going to play, though. I haven't got the Eagles yet. Keep going up. Kalen Saunders questionable. Dwayne Smith is on IR. Same thing with Cam Robinson. They're both probably out for the season, sadly. A lot of questionables, just guys as we expect them to be. Lamar's still questionable. PCL, of course. That's really all I got for the injuries, guys. Of course, Colt McCoy concussion is questionable for week 17 at Atlanta. Zach Allen is also questionable. Marcus Peters is questionable. Same thing with Lamar again, and Calais Campbell. Mitch Morse questionable for that huge Monday night game. That's all I got for you guys there. Let's get to our first game. Here's an NFL Christmas Day special on Fox. Here are the highlights from that one. Big game for both of those teams.
Can they continue this improbable playoff push against the Miami Dolphins, trying to solidify their own case here in Miami? The Dolphins and the Packers on Christmas Day. Run the ball on 3rd and short, they're saying. Jason Sanders straight down the middle. Keyshawn Nixon does it again. This time he breaks free. Dolphins taking good angles. Nixon keeps it alive. Kickers in this game. Jason Sanders made his field goal. Mason Crosby does the same, and it's tied at 3. Pressure found a hole for Jalen Waddle. Got a block and got free. Waddle with the speed, takes it inside the 30, keeps on going all the way home. The look to throw it. Rodgers to the end zone, has a wide open Mercedes Lewis. It's like he's coming on a blitz and does. Let's see if Rodgers has an answer. He's got Lazard, one-on-one, perfect throw. Going for it again on 4th down. 4th and 2. He wants Watson and overshoots him.
There would just go with that tight end spot.
Tagovailoa loads up and wants Tyreek Hill. He's got him. 1st and goal. First down and goal. It's a handoff to Jeff Wilson, and it's a Dolphin touchdown to put Miami back in front.
94.
It is a fake, and it's blown up. 34-yarder from Jason Sanders, and he has hit his 10th and 12. 229 yards in this first half. Here's Mostert. Lost the ball. It's recovered by the Packers and Jaron Reed. This is one shy of a season high, and it is good. Pressure coming. Rodgers, sideline, Lewis, Mercy. They give it to Dillon again. At the goal line, he spins in for the Green Bay touchdown. Looking for the lead here. This one misses and ends his streak. Rodgers on the roll, sets up, looks long, lets it go for Lazard. It's picked off. 3-game losing streak. Tagovailoa. Uh-oh, that one's picked. Dueling interceptions. Jair Alexander. Mason Crosby hit both field goals today. He hits again, and the Packers lead for the first. Back to the 30. Second and 13. That's picked off by Devondre Campbell. Fourth make for Mason Crosby. Over the sideline and picks. Russell Douglas.
In Miami yesterday at Christmas, the Dolphins blew, getting shut out in the second half. Ended up losing 26-20 to the Packers. Packers overall didn't play their best game, but they played well enough to win. I'll win that. Aaron Rodgers looked really good. 24-38, 238 touchdown there. The interception, he just took a shot at the end zone. The receiver got absolutely freaking mauled. I'll just say that, like, it was really bad. But he actually didn't play that bad. Maybe some players were like, damn, maybe you can push that, maybe you couldn't have, but didn't really, I don't think it was that bad. A.J. Dillon's not that explosive, but he could have a touchdown run. Aaron Jones gave us his carries. It's really bad. But Lazard, of course, got one big catch. Had one nice long catch. Of course, Mercedes Lewis, where is he? Yeah, he had one nice catch and a touchdown as well. So overall, yeah, the Packers played a pretty good offensive game. Defensively, though, they were really good. They had 3 interceptions. Of course, we're going to get to 2 in a second, but Jerron Reed had a sack. Preston Smith also had a sack. They were getting pressured. They played pretty good defense. I don't think it was one of their best games, though. Dolphins, 2 and 3 interceptions on the last 3 drives. He absolutely imploded. He basically trusted himself that he anticipated throws that he knew that were not open when he did it after. But let me put it this way. He thought the guys were going to be in places, but it just wasn't open. And that was pre-snap. He's been so good pre-snap this whole season. So decisive. It did not work. It just did not work. He needed to read the blanket cover that they were showing him. He had guys open. It seemed like he was throwing it to where he thought the guys were running. A lot of miscommunication. A lot of just straight up awful anticipation. It was just not good. He's anticipating. He's really decisive. And sometimes you just got to get out of it and just read the plays post-snap because they weren't showing their cards at all. But yeah, Tua was awful in those last 3 drives. Raheem Mostert hit for 45. Jim Wilson 9 for 37 touchdowns. They ran the ball pretty well again. It was literally those last 3 drives. That was literally the reason they lost. Tua, you could definitely blame it as the reason they lost. I definitely agree with you. Jalen Waddle, of course, had that 84-yard touchdown. Had some nice catches. Other than that, Tyreek Hill, of course, got that bomb at 55-yarder. Other than that, he was pretty quiet. Did a lot of big plays, getting a lot of bad plays as well. Defensively, Javon Holland had 7 tackles, Aaron Bowen had a sack. Defensively, they didn't play that well, but I don't think it was their worst game again either. Kidder KL had his career game at 5 tackles and an interception. They had a really, really good game in the secondary. Jason Sanders also missed a field goal as well. Statistically, the 11 to 11 yards, a lot of explosive yards though. Then this wasn't much of a dominant, physically opposing game. It was just the fact that 1 to 4 turnovers was killer. And that was literally the difference. Those 3 interceptions. So I got there, guys. If you rank the keys game grades for both these teams. Okay, Packers offense. Run the ball with tempo in the first quarter. They actually did that. Take 5 push shots. They put the ball downfield. And Aaron is going to have to make throws off rhythm situations. Offensively, I think they played a pretty good game. I'll give them 3 pluses. I will definitely agree with that. I think that was a good game by them. The reason I'm not going to be anything lower or anything like I don't think it was one of their best games, but they definitely played better than they have in the past couple weeks. Packers even shut down Tyreek Hill with Jair on him. I know it was like gifted to him, but they just simply did not give to him what he wanted for pre-snap, which is literally what Joe Barry wanted him to do. He's like, heck with it, we're not going to give you what you want for pre-snap. It was literally just a Dolphins voting though. I don't think they did a lot to do much. I'll still give them a plus though, because they got 3 interceptions and 3 interceptions. Got a second half shut up, but they were getting torched in the first half. If Tua didn't implode, they probably would have lost this game by 20. I'm not even kidding. Time for the Dolphins. Okay, Dolphins offense continue the consistent run game commitment. They didn't commit to it at all, and better play designs and third down. I don't think there was the greatest play designs. Actually, it improved a little, but Tua imploding was the reason you guys lost this game. I have to give them 5 minuses for that reason. You can't score 20 points in the second half and just go absolutely ice cold first half, and you got to be able to adjust. They weren't able to. That's the reason they've lost their 4th straight. Dolphins defense. Get after Aaron and press everyone except Christian Watson. I guess so. I don't know what else to say there. Like, they kind of did their job. They kind of didn't do their job. I think they played a pretty good game in their secondary, so I'll give them a minus. I don't know. Dolphins just kind of laid an egg in that second half. Now let's get to, oh my God, this game was, I'm not going to say anything. Just hear the highlights.
Well, well, here come the Rams, and folks, thank you for letting us in your homes on this most wonderful.
These teams. False start, right, on the play earlier.
Here's a 55-yard kick. Made it like it was a 20.
Ramsey, but he's the vocal leader, and it's shown.
Wilson goes up top. Almost, might have been, it was picked. Here's a pass to an open target. Higbee looking for a second touchdown in 6 days. He's got it.
It's like they've never had them all together.
Pass. Oh, my goodness, intercepted. As Bobby
Everything opens up from there.
Here they're going to run it with Akers, and he's in for the touchdown. Holdover from Super Bowl 50 champions. And Brandon McManus.
Red zone defense in the league. Unbelievable on third down as well.
Down the middle. Oh, he comes right back. Quarterback. Going to get a chance at a second. Akers waltzes in for the touchdown. Never thought it was going to get there.
If this happens and they come back and win.
49 yards, McManus. He's made 2
in those areas.
2nd and 4. Flushed out. And now on the run to the end zone. The pass is...
Doesn't take their foot off the gas.
Yeah, I think you said it. It's just being able to stay with that same mindset and mentality we had from the jump in the first.
Round pick 6 years in a row without one.
There's the field goal attempt. And it's good. Akers breaks outside.
Wow.
Stiff arm, end zone, touchdown.
Get a little bit of time for the quarterback.
Wilson down the field, open is Judy. He somehow...
You know, where the first 2 just did, like I talked about. And I really think the future's bright if they can just, change 15 other things.
Yes. 2nd and 10, and Dulcich has the touchdown.
That has a lot of experience.
This is going to go the distance. Second pick of the game for Kobe Durant.
In a meaningless Week 16 games, the Rams get their biggest win since 2017, 51-14, rubbing on the Broncos. Broncos, of course, if you didn't hear already, fired their head coach in Nathaniel Hackett, mostly because they got absolutely embarrassed. The Broncos sucked so bad. I mean, Russ was awful, other than like 2 big plays. 15 of 27, 214, touchdown, 3 interceptions. He threw the ball, oh my God, why didn't you just freaking run it there? I said that at least 5 times. It was really bad. Of course, they had a pick 6. I don't know what to say, it was really bad. Brett Rippon had 45 yards and an interception as well, again, that pick 6. They didn't run the ball a lot, and they did okay. I mean, they had some big runs. I don't think overall it was anything special, though. Jerry Jeudy was by far their best player on this one. Cortland Sutton, he was kind of getting open. Greg Dulcich got me a couple fantasy points, but they sucked. Defensively, Alex Singleton, I don't know what else to say. He can't just be the only one clogging up holes. Justin Simmons did not play his best game. Their defense kind of had their worst game of the season, and that's why they gave up 51 freaking points. Rams, Baker just did what he was supposed to. That's really all you can say. 24 28, 232 touchdowns. Cam Akers, honestly, probably could have been his best game of his career. He finally proved I guess he'll be here next year. 23 118. 3 touchdowns. Because when the Rams actually run the freaking ball, they win games like this. They do this next week. They'll beat the Broncos. Not the Broncos, the Chargers. And then probably the Seahawks as well. Maybe not, but whatever. Tyler Higbee awoke 9 for 94, 2 touchdowns. Really cool out in the second half, but again, they were up by 40, so it didn't really matter. But dang, he had a really good game. Bryson Hopkins, really big play guy. Van Jefferson, not very productive, but he got open, I guess. Bobby Wagner, 5 tackles, a sack, interception. I call that a triple-double. Jalen Ramsey finally had a good game, 4 tackles and an interception. As well, Michael Hoyt had 1.5 sacks. He's so good right now. Very good pass rusher. Leonard Floyd, number 1 guy right now. And, of course, Kobe Durant, the player of the game, a pick 6 and an interception as well. Matt Gay had 3 field goals. The Rams, they literally didn't do anything. This is their best game in a long time. Total yards, 388 for the Rams. 323 for the Broncos. It was a lot of garbage time, but 4-0 turnovers, that really just tells you everything, and 6-0 sacks. The Rams, they didn't do anything wrong. Nothing. Nothing wrong. They didn't even punt. That just tells you something. This is the best Rams game in so long. It's so nice to see. Let's get right to the keys to the game rates for both these teams. Okay. Broncos offense, run the ball like you've been able to the past 2 weeks. They kind of did, they kind of didn't. Offensively, that was so bad, 6 minuses. Defensively, the reason I'm not getting anything more, though, is because they actually did get guys open. It wasn't like they were getting completely dominated all over the board. It was just simple, just them sucking. It wasn't like they couldn't do anything. Broncos defense, blitz Baker, that's it. That was their worst game of the season. I don't know what else to say. I feel them 7 minuses. They play like that, they get spanked every week. Time for the The Rams, there's really nothing else to say, but they did exactly what they were supposed to. They didn't do anything wrong. Cam Akers got the ball 20 times. I think it worked out. 7 pluses defensively. I'll give them 7 pluses as well. The run fits weren't anything special. That's the only reason I'll only give them 7. But the Rams, they played their best game in a long time. It was so nice to see. Thank God it happened. But yeah, it was a great Christmas present. Okay, now let's get to the game of the night. It really wasn't the game of the night though. Here's Sunday Night Football on Christmas.
Christmas night 2022 in Arizona. And your holiday. And it will be Ryan Suckup trying a 38-yard field goal attempt. And he'll sneak it inside. And a fake. And Lee will throw. It's complete for the first down. They go to Kamu Grugier-Hill. Watched for most of his career. Pressure on here. He gets hit from behind. It's a free ball. And Devin White's got it. On the run, he is chased down by Trey McBride. On 4th and 1, Fournette is stopped. Made 68 of them. And he adds another one. And the last pick of the 2009 draft knocks it through. The 33, Brady taking a shot towards Evans. It is underthrown and it is intercepted. Gonna take a sideline shot. Here it's caught. Feet inbounds at the 39-yard line. Earlier from 56. Leaking off the upright and in. Watt doubled. Brady fires. Intercepted. Second one from Marco Wilson.
Phenomenal.
To the air on 2nd and 8. Trace McSorley taking a shot towards Marquise Brown. Hollywood caught it. Out of bounds. For the first time tonight, the Arizona Cardinals on top. Catch on the run, Cooper. 35-yard punt with some space. Farrow Cooper sided. A hurdle by Cooper. Win his first NFL start and do it against Tom Brady like Brock Purdy did a few weeks ago. Connor on the edge. Inside the 10. Connor at the 5. To the end zone for the touchdown. If the Bucs can't come back from down 10. Fournette on the edge. Leonard Fournette breaks a tackle into open space. Fournette down the sideline to 30. Brady throws Rashad White. Can he get there? Yes, touchdown. And they'll pitch it. Oh, and the pitch is on the ground and recovered. It looks to be by the Buccaneers. Suckup knocks it through. He is moving, buying time, ready to uncork. Puts it up for grabs. It is intercepted by the... Now throwing downfield towards Russell Gage, who hangs on at the 47-yard line. Behind win for the Buccaneers. Operation Perfect, and the Buccaneers with a Christmas gift to their fans.
The Bucs go to 7-8 in a game they should have blown, in a game that should have been a blowout, but they barely get past the Cardinals 19-16. Of course, they got a huge, probably honestly a winner go home game against the Panthers next week at home. Obviously, we'll get to the playoff picture after we do this recap. But simply said, the Cardinals 4-11. What have they lost now? 5 in a row. It's been a tough season for them, to say the least. Really tough season. But they came out and they played a pretty good ball game. For the Bucs, Tom Brady looked awful. I don't know what else to say. He sucked. 32 of 48, 281 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Their run game is probably one of the worst in NFL history. They can't run them for their life. But Tom, I don't know what to say. Like just so bad. His footwork's sluggish. His reads are really bad. His balls are just not like that. But his balls are not that great. Leonard Fournette, your leading receiver, just not there. Mike Evans is not getting the ball enough, and even then, he's just struggling, and I mightily get any separation. Chris Godwin's actually looking pretty good. I think he got open a lot, just didn't get the ball a lot. Russell Gage was literally their only downfield guy who got any receptions down there. Their offensive line's really soft, I get that. I don't think they're actually that bad. They're actually pretty good in finesse, I'm not even kidding. But they're so soft that Tom Brady just gets used to doing this crap. He's not Ben Roethlisberger. He can't do this. He's got to get back to what he's used to doing. Throwing the ball in the freaking middle of the field. Start doing it. Now defensively, Levante David, 7 tackles. Didn't play his best game. Didn't play his worst game. I think he was pretty good. Anthony Nelson had a sack. I'll tell you this, though. Their only sack, it was a sack. Anthony Nelson, big hit. That was awesome to see. Of course, Keanu had the interception. The defense isn't bad at all. I don't think they're, again, Ryan Suckup had 4 field goals. They're not great, but they're definitely not bad. I just think they're a little bit average. Trace McSorley, 24-45, 217 interception. He looked really good in the pocket, but that was literally it. A lot of his passes fluttered. Kind of expected that, but whatever. James Conner finally had a good game. Touchdown, 79 yards. Okay. Greg Dortch should not be getting these many targets. Good thing Trace McSorley, Marcus Brown had some type of connection. Like literally, Trace McSorley's 2 longest completions have been to Marcus Brown. DeAndre Hopkins having 1 catch for 4 yards is inexcusable. That's just not good. James Conner 7 for 41. Okay, I mean he kind of outdid DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, my bad. Not Adams 1 catch for 3 yards in that shutout, but not good. Jalen Thompson 9 tackles. When he left, they just did not look the same. I'll just say that. Mark Wilson 2 interceptions. He's really good in zone. He's really bad in man because again he can just stare down the quarterback. He's really good at it with anticipation. That's kind of it though. Isaiah Simmons, honestly, you could say the player of the game. He didn't really, he just was so good in pass defense. Really good. Matt Prater had 3 field goals. Vera Cooper, of course, that really nice return. They punt 7 times. I don't think that's really good. This wasn't an entertaining game overall, though. It was a pretty good one. 2 to 3 turnover ratio, obviously one of the big differences. I actually think the Bucs offensive line was worse than the Cardinals, as it should be. Bucs had the ball a lot longer, and it felt like that. But yeah, this was a pretty good game. Bucs somehow come out. Let's get right to the keys of the game for both these teams. Okay, for this Bucs offense, they were not good. I'll tell you this though, they did keep their composure, so I will give them that. But what the heck? Why isn't Mike Evans getting the ball outside? He was not. They did actually try to attack the outside, which is what I like to see. But they should have put up 30 points. They didn't. It's just been an awful year for them. I don't know what else to say. 4 minuses. They were pretty bad. You know, I'll give them 3 because they didn't come through in the end. But Bucs defense tripled DeAndre Hopkins in 5+ sacks. They didn't get enough pressure, but they definitely did triple D-Hop, which is nice to see. I think their defense did what they were supposed to. It wasn't a bad game. I'll give them an underscore, I guess. It was just hit or miss. Okay, now wrapping up this part of the video with the Cardinals offense. Screens and explosive runs will help out Trace. They did exactly that. I actually think they played a pretty good game. I'll give them 2 pluses. What I will say is they didn't have really any consistency at all throughout the game. That's really the reason they lost, at least offensively. But they show a little more consistency next week. I do think they have a good shot at beating whoever they play in the Niners in Week 18, probably with all their backups. Cardinals defense maintained their linebacker run fits. They did that, but double Chris Godwin. They did. I don't think Chris Godwin did him as much as I thought he would. But defensively, they actually played a better game than I thought they would. I have to give them 3 pluses. Cardinals overall played one of their better games of the year. They just, again, with third-string quarterback and playing against Tom Brady, can't expect much, even if they're playing a horrible Bucs squad. That's all I got there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of it. I'm just gonna get to the end of the video, just wrap it up with just talking about the 3 teams that are literally the only teams in contention that played today, what they have to do to make the playoffs. That's all I got here, guys. See ya. Okay, well, let's just talk about the Packers. Just starting off with them. Packers, if they win out, which they could, I guess, they're playing at Lambeau their last 2. If they went out and where is it? If they went out and the Commanders just sell against the Browns, or they sell against the who the heck is it? Wait, wins Trey over Detroit based on division tiebreaker initially only replay. Detroit wins. Okay, back to what I was saying. For the Commanders, if they lose, if they sell against the Browns or the Cowboys, and the Packers just simply beat the Vikings, which they can definitely do, and the Lions, they're in. That's what they got to do. Meanwhile, for the Lions, just don't lose to the Bears and just somehow win in Lambeau, and you'll make the playoffs. That's it. Seahawks, they lose to the Jets or the Rams, they're eliminated. That's as simple as that. They need to win out. They need the Packers to lose to the Lions, and then they're good. Yeah. Preferably the Lions lose to the Bears as well. But they need to win out. They need the Packers to lose. That's it. That's them. Oh yeah, and they need the Commanders to lose as well. My bad. They gotta do that too. So they got a lot more to happen than the Packers. Yeah, we think the Seahawks are eliminated. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Giants, if the Giants win one game, they're in. That's simple as that. Bucs, okay. For the Bucs. Oh baby. You win the division. Next week you beat the Panthers, you win the division. You don't, and the Panthers win out, you're out. Like, simple as that. But, yeah, Bucs do not need to win out. They just need to win next week. Panthers do need to win out to make the playoffs. So, you got, of course, Tampa next week. We'll talk about all about that. Saints, I think they need to win out, and they need the Bucs to not have the same record as them. So, yeah, they need the Bucs to lose out. They need to win out, which is not going to happen, but you never know. Yep, that's what I got there. And, obviously, number 1 seed, Eagles just need to win. Simple as that. Beat the Saints. Maybe even have to beat the Giants, but that's what I got there. Vikings, don't sell. You don't want to, well, you know, yeah. Would you rather play the Packers or would you want to play the Giants? I honestly want to say the Packers, but whatever. Yeah, the Niners, then I think the Niners have a tiebreaker over the Vikings. So, yeah, I think if the Vikings just lose one of these last 2 games and the Niners win out, which they will, it's really weird, these 2 teams. Like, I don't think it really matters which one's the 2 or the 3 seed. I guess, well, it actually does. Because the Vikings would much rather play at the bank than in San Fran. Again, that's all I got there. Cowboys, I guess you win out. Yeah, you're probably locked into the 5 seed, though. Okay, now to the AFC. Bills, they're gonna lose to the Bengals in my opinion. I just not feeling about it, but literally they don't want the Chiefs are gonna win out. So yeah. What they don't want is the Chiefs to win out. Yeah, the Chiefs are probably gonna win out. So the Bills, they're gonna probably have to win out to make the playoffs. Of course, they got the Bengals. The Bengals can still get the number 1 seed, but they need the Chiefs to lose one of these last 2 games, and they need to beat the Bills. That's it. Oh yeah, and as well, it's crazy though. So if the Chiefs lose and they beat the Bills, they could still lose the division because the Ravens, they should beat the Steelers. They can still win this division because they play them in Week 18. That's probably going to be the Sunday night game. Jags, pretty simple. You win against the Texans, then you beat the Titans, and you're in. Pretty simple as that. Titans, I don't know what else to say. You're probably not going to win the division, but you never know. Patriots, they're probably going to have to win out. They're going to have to have the Dolphins lose. Yeah, I think that's it. Jets, they're not making the playoffs. That's just simple there. Chargers win, they're in. They're playing tonight. And yeah, Raiders, how the heck are they still in it? No idea, but they could still get in. Steelers, I want them to get a winning record. Maybe they win out. I don't think they're beating the Ravens, but you never know. So all I got there, guys. See for these playoff scenario crap. I'll probably do more of this later in the season, obviously after the games on Week 17. But yeah, Chargers can clinch tonight. Dolphins have lost 4 in a row. They can definitely still get in. I think if they just have to win one of these last 2 games. Then they're probably in. Wait. No. I think they definitely beat the Bills. Not the Bills. The Patriots. So, that's all I got there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for this 2022 NFL Christmas recap / this NFL playoff scenario thing. Yeah, see you in the next one.
And so what's up? Oh, there's Russ Wilson. Oh, no! Oh, that's called an interception.